Today I'm going to be showcasing my Royal Knights deck profile.
Before we get into the video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. It really means a lot. And don't forget to hit like and comment down below.
Okay, I'm going to do the deck profile without explaining any cards. And after, for the people that want to stay behind and listen to the explanation of my ratios and why I chose certain cards, you guys can stay behind. For the people that are just here for the deck profile, here it is. So obviously the 4 Dracils, as always. The 4 Magnas, as always. The 4 Dynasmons, as always. The 4 Omnimons, as always. It's a must. These guys are the must 4. The must 4. 3 Gallants, 2 being BT13, 1 being the BT12 one. 3 Leopardmons. 3 Alphamons, 2 Gankumons, 2 Craniumons, 1 being the BT3 one, 1 being the BT13 one, 2 Lord Nightmons, 2 Ulfos Vidromons, 1 BT13 Jesmon, 1 BT10 Jesmon GX, 1 EX3 Examon, 1 Spicy Agumon to go with the 3 Marcuses, the Memory Tamer, 1 blue card to search, 1 second mapper, 2 Crimson Blaze, 4 Purges, and the last 6 cards are my toxic current meta anti-meta stuff. So you got the 2 Magnas, the 2 Zudo Aces, and the 2 Digital Emperors. Go through the toxic choices right now. So before these cards, I was playing 2 blue cards. I was playing the Crimson Blaze, I was playing the extra Agumon, Examon, and the extra Jesmon GX. The reason why I took them out is because these cards are really relevant right now. The Digimon Emperor, Luger players are like, oh, I can't bring out my Luger from the breeding because you gain 2 minimum. Or if I have both of them, I'm gaining 4 memory. There's in this meta currently, there's a lot of rookies that want to come out quickly because of Uka as well. This stops Uka in his tracks. These 2 these 2 aces are the most broken aces in the world. Cost 4, only -3 overflow, which is still, I think, is broken. The reason why this card is broken because trash any 2 Digivolution cards. It's not only top 2 or bottom 2, any 2. So you can get rid of problematic inherits, or you can just finish up. You can just trash the 2 and then bounce the card that you get annoyed at. This is really broken. This is obviously because of the recovery mainly, and obviously taking out any problematic cards. Remember, these 2 are also good against cards that say you can't reduce play cost of your Royal Knights. So people usually play 3 of the BT13 and don't play this BT12 one. I think that's the wrong move because this one is, when attacking, is so powerful. You can purge him out, which is a very purge is so beautiful. I wish we can play 8 of these. Purge him out, and then when attacking, delete one of your 6000s. So you can delete a problematic card that says you can't reduce, or if they've got nothing on the field or anything above 6000, you're trashing one of their security. So when attacking, if you can't delete, you're trashing their security, then you're going in for a swing. This has won me games sometimes by itself, not by itself, but you know, for a final blow. The Ganku and the Alpha, I'm explaining them together because I always change their ratio. I usually either do 2 Alpha and 3 Ganku, or I do 3 Ganku and 2 Ganku and 3 Alpha. Right now I'm doing 3 Alpha because current meta in my locals, they play a lot of high play cost big guys that they want to swing with. This guy says no to it. And he saves himself from Dracil sucking. So basically, if I want to have an extra attack with Alpha, I will prevent him from getting sucked in by Dracil by bottom decking Source. The only reason I cut him down to 2 right now is because he's not really good if Omnimon, you know, the last Omnimon thing, he can't bring out anything else because Omnimon's already brought out everything, so he can't really bring out anything. So yeah, that's why he is at 2. Leopard I've recently bumped up to a 3 because these 2 cards. Well, not this card. This card is selfish. He only cares for himself. He says on play until the end of the opponent's turn. This Digimon isn't affected by Digimon effects. So forget him. He's selfish. This guy, he protects all blockers. He's basically saying you can't delete any blockers. That's why if you don't include this one, I think it's a must to include this one if you have a high count of Leopard. Because Leopard, when he gets brought out by Omnimon, everyone is a blocker because they all see themselves getting summoned at the same time, so all of their effects get procced. That's the reason why I go for 3 Leopard, because then I can get all blockers. Say I've not got enough to go for the swings with Omnimon. Say I play Omnimon and it turns to their turn, I'll still have like all the blockers. If I have this out, Leopard out and Omnimon out, the rest will be blockers. And obviously if I have the Craniumon to add on, then all the blockers are protected as well. So protected by deletion only, not by DP. If you have DP reduction, then obviously that's the only deletion that will go through. Agumon, obviously, if it brings out, it will bring out markers, go for an extra string, gain the memory before the swing goes through. So you still gain the memory when this is suspended. If you have an Agumon in the field, you gain the memory, and that's an early Omnimon. You get an early Omnimon from that. This is the only card I will cut out. My old build, like I said, I had an extra extra Agumon, which made sense, and I had an extra Marcus, but I don't know what I took out for the Marcus. I forgot what I took out for the Marcus, but I had an extra Marcus as well. But yeah, 4 Marcus sometimes is a bit cloggy, so that's why I've cut it down to 3. Sekka, reason I had 2 of these is because my old build was running around it was all around Jesmon, so I didn't even really need 3 Omnimon. Because what Jesmon does is I'll bring him out from breeding, swing with him, 15k, he's most likely to survive. Use a second mapper, which will unsuspend him and do his when Digivolving effect. So I'll get something from the trash, preferably Alphamon. And then obviously he'll get the Alphamon's when Digivolving effect, which would tuck another guy underneath. And then there you go, that's 3 checks. He's already done a check before, so that's 4 checks altogether. And then if you had another one of these bad boys, another check. And obviously if you have Agumon, to do the final attack, so say you had the Agumon on the field, because I was playing 2 at that time, swing with that, or you can swing with the Marcus. I've usually finished games with the Jesmon, but I thought, let me stop with the Jesmon. This is Royal Knight, so I want the Omnimon's effects to go off all the time. Everyone should know this Exa is way better than the BT13. This Exa is way better, because it doesn't need a target. It will unsuspend first, then suspend the Digimon, then suspend the opponent's Digimon. So it doesn't need a target to unsuspend itself. That's 2 swings. You go swing, unsuspend, suspend 1, swing. And then if you have this as well, you're swinging again. Oh, see, also, if he's a blocker as well with Leopard mode, that is 2 blockers in 1. Because he blocks, and it's all turns. When he's suspended, he can unsuspend himself. So it's a block again. So I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did enjoy that, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll check you guys next time. Bye.